good about what's going on with you in school and your book and your songwriting and where you grow up, where you going to school at, and then the last segment will just kind of be like, well, is she on social media?
They have their fan page.
Okay, well, cool. We'll talk about how people can get in touch with you and how they can keep up with your writing. And hello, everyone. Hey. We are live.
Hold on, I gotta go to it and find it. Hi, everybody.
Make sure you turn your volume down, like I always have mine up every single time.
Mine is down.
Okay.
Hey, peeps. Our Freethinkers Radio peeps.
Hi, Auntie. My auntie always joins in. Hi.
Hey, Roshonda. Hey, girl.
So this is going to be the little intro right here. Whenever he starts playing it, that's when the show will start. Okay? You'll be able to hear it.
I've
seen that lady.
Oh, Roshonda.
Yeah.
Roshonda Pratt.
I've seen her somewhere before.
You should have.
Did I just meet her recently or something?
I don't know.
Roshonda, do you hear me? Hey, girl.
Roshonda, how do you know? Do you know Ebony? She's probably.
I know. I don't know where.
Roshonda is your storyteller, strategist, and your heartfelt producer. Okay. You like that?
I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's amazing. Oh, she said that you guys just became friends on Facebook.
Okay.
That would explain where you've seen her before.
Yeah, I'm like her face, but I don't know. It seemed like I met her in person at some point.
Maybe you have.
Maybe I have. Who knows? We are ready. We're ready. Thank you all for joining us. Hey, Mommy.
Guys. Hey, Mommy. Please share this video and let's get a lot of people on.
Let's do that.
We're interviewing this amazing young lady.
Pull it up.
Yes, my connection is a little fun right now.
Okay.
So, yes.
Okay, we sure will, Roshonda. We will rap, honey. We will rap.
Let's rap a taste.
Hello, Consuela. How are you doing tonight? I speak a little bit of Spanish.
Do you?
Sí. Yo hablo poquito español.
Right.
Cousin, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Dad.
Hello. Where's your dad? I don't.
Denoting one or more people or things already mentioned or assumed. Silence. Complete absence of sound. Stop the silence. Stop the silence.
Welcome to Stop the Silence. Hey, Mr. Glenn, I see you chiming in on Facebook Live. Welcome to Stop the Silence, where we give a voice to your written words. I am Ebony Dixon, the baby jumper, your host.
I'm Tamika Sims, the ink pen diva, your co-host.
And we have a very special treat this evening.
I'm so excited.
I know. This is so cool to me.
It is.
We have an author, okay? She is 10 years old.
10 years old, ladies and gentlemen.
Is Faith. Faith, say hello to the people.
Hi.
We also have joining us her sister Grace.
Hello.
And her mother Jaquetta.
Hello.
Very nice to have you all here. So glad that you all could join us tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. So Faith, tell us a little bit about yourself.
As you know, I am 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I go to a Chinese Mandarin charter school.
Okay, hold up. When she told me that, I was like, what? So you go to a Chinese Mandarin charter school.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about your experience there.
I have a teacher, my Chinese teacher named Tai Lao Shi, and my teacher, Mr. Fowler.
Mm-hmm.
I have a best friend named Taylor Carson. Yulei.
Who's Yulei?
Yulei is this anime drawer. She's really, really good.
Okay, cool.
Excellent.
So what do you like the most about your school?
Well, I like to see my friends there, and right now, me, Georgia, Saba, and Taylor, we're all trying to get into helping the school get more money and trying to donate money to St. Jude's Hospital.
And how are you doing that?
Well, we're going to a board meeting to show people about it.
They're going to a board meeting, y'all.
They're fancy.
Yeah. a board meeting, and so we're gonna show this whole school board. Well, yeah, our school board about our business, and so
That's
we're just gonna
fantastic.
show them, and if they approve, we can start selling stuff because I don't want to get expelled.
Oh,
We don't want that
We
either.
don't want you to get expelled either. That is wonderful.
That's
So
excellent.
tell us more about yourself. Besides going to the Chinese Mandarin Charter School, what else do you do?
I have two sisters, Grace and my other sister, Maddie. She's
Aw.
3 years old.
Hi, Maddie.
I grew up in South Carolina, but then I moved to Georgia
Okay.
with my best friend. He came like 2 years later, and then my dad got promotion, and we moved back to South Carolina.
Okay,
and
excellent.
we've been here ever since.
Excellent.
Are you glad to be back in South Carolina? Or did you like
Sometimes.
Georgia more?
I like Georgia much better.
Why? What is it
What
about
did
Georgia
you like
that
about
you like?
Georgia? Yeah.
Even though people say like Georgia has a lot of traffic, I like the traffic because it takes us longer to get places, which means I can read my books in the car.
Love it.
So
See,
you love
that's
to
a very good
read.
point.
Yeah,
Because
yes.
writers are readers first.
Okay.
That's a very good point.
Writers
That's-
are readers first. Okay.
Readers first.
That sounds like a short story or something that can help
It's
people.
probably not a short story. It's just the point.
See why you had to do that. Though. She just came for me, but I'm gonna let that slide. Okay, so you got a chance to read. How many books do you think you read in the traffic?
20 at least because they're all chapter
Wow.
books. Mostly, I don't read comic books except for Avatar, my favorite show in the world.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Cool. So why don't you tell us just a little bit about this book that you're writing?
Well, this book is about a girl named Bree, and she wants to write a book about how she won a trophy in gymnastics competition.
Wow, you're writing a book about someone who wants to write a book. That is
That's
unique.
cool.
That is
That's
unique.
cool. And it's really good, too, if I gotta, throw a little tip.
Yeah.
That is so cool. So tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, Bree, she wants to write a book, but she thinks it's going to be really, really easy. Mm-hmm. And turns out that it's harder than she thinks.
Oh,
Wow.
yes. Isn't she
That
amazing?
got me a little excited. Like, that's good stuff. This is good stuff coming from a 10-year-old people. She can teach us something.
For
Huh?
real. For real.
That's great. So she finds out it's harder than she thought. Wow, is this going to be like a trilogy or a sequel, or is everything going to be wrapped up in this one book?
Well, yeah, everything's going to be wrapped into this just one book about just this part.
Okay, so it could be some other things going on with her, huh?
Yeah.
That sounds
That's
cool.
And I fit my religion into there, too.
Ooh, hold that thought, honey. Stop the silence. We will be right back.
Hi, Tamisha. Hi, Aaron.
Wow. Ooh, that's good stuff.
That's amazing. You're doing so good.
You are doing excellent, honey. Excellent.
So precious.
Areas of my childhood where I might have lacked the
Did you say your best friend was Taylor Carson? Oh, I have a cousin named Taylor Carson, and my cousin is like, did she just say Taylor Carson? I'm like, yeah, she said your baby name. She said your baby name. That's so cool.
That's so cool.
Wow.
rooted and grounded in conviction
Yeah.
stands tall.
Oh, I need to know. I'm gonna ask you. You can when we come back in. I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna give the title of the song that's playing now, and then I'm gonna ask you to continue about when you said how you're gonna throw some of your religion in there. We're gonna talk a little bit about that, and I want to know after that where you got the idea for this book. That is so creative. Seriously, I'm not.
It's really good, too.
It really is.
The book is really good. It's really
Oh,
good.
okay. How? Well, I'll ask him.
Yeah. Yole sometimes doesn't believe in herself, so I just prop
Ooh,
her
wait a
back
minute,
up.
child. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yole, the anime drawer, she thinks that she doesn't draw well, but everybody likes to copy her ideas. And we're like, Yole is really good. And she's like, no, it's not. It looks horrible. I went on this site, and they said I had a lot of things wrong with my drawing. And I was like, girl, that site has a problem, and it's
real.
not true.
That is so beautiful how you encourage your friend like that.
Yeah, because a lot of people pick on Yole because of her weirdness.
We're all a little weird. Let's
Yeah.
just call it what it is.
For real.
She has the most weirdest dance in the world.
Hey, it's
right.
her own unique dance. Look like she be jamming to me. I don't know. I don't know what you think. I don't know.
I do a little something,
Damn,
something
okay.
there and
I
again.
bet you do. I bet you do. You know. Shoot.
Everyone's weird in their own way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's a great point. I know I'm weird. I've been told I'm weird more in the past 10 years. At first, I was kind of angry, but I'm like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
Exactly.
You got to learn to embrace those things that
Yes.
other people may look down upon.
Right.
You got to learn to embrace that.
And you got to just be yourself. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
You got to be yourself.
Couldn't contain his
Because your show can't be nobody else.
I'm your
Because every time you try to, yourself will come back out like, hey, I'm still in here. Oh, man.
Behold, I will
Thank
send
you all for tuning in.
before the
My mama laughing. Why you laughing at me, mama?
of the Lord. Turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
Yes, we are back with Stop the Silence, where we give a voice to your written words. And we are talking to 10-year-old author Miss Faith. Now, I'm sorry, I want to tell y'all about that song that y'all just heard. That was Sean Welcome with Daddy Loves You. So we were talking last segment, and you were telling us a little bit about your book that you're writing. And you said that you also wanted to throw some of your religion in there. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I'm Christian.
Okay, so you serve Jesus.
Yes.
Okay, then. Mm-hmm.
Next year, my church, they had this thing called Sand Kids, and so you can be a Sand Kids helper where you be a teacher and you teach other kids about the Lord.
Wonderful.
And we're a little short of grown-ups right now, and so next year I'm asking people in my class, like, you want to tune in to Sand Kids and you want to go, and most of my friends are like, yeah. And like, even though it's a lot of paperwork, it just seems fun.
Yeah.
When you say tune in to Sand Kids, is that like a internet radio? Or?
You like dance in front of the kids when we like do songs. You have dances to them, so you can like tune into it, just dance.
Oh,
in front.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
Tell them how to dance.
Sweet.
So what about the idea for this book? Because you were saying some good stuff back in the last segment, and I got excited, like literally I had to like contain myself. Where did you get the idea to write a book like that?
Well, my mom is a book writer.
Oh, okay. See, she ain't tell me that. Go ahead.
So she wrote a book called 11 Ways to Jumpstart Your Thinking, and so I thought it was cool to write a book too. But I was like, it's gonna be a lot of work, and I went back.
It's a little bit of work.
I went back and forth, but I just decided that I like to write a lot.
All right.
So you should use it for a purpose.
Absolutely.
Look, girl.
Absolutely. Use
That
it for a
faith.
purpose.
You better use that writing for a purpose.
Use it for a purpose.
You better tell the people to use that writing for a purpose.
Isn't her name appropriate?
Absolutely.
I mean, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
I'm going to spontaneous combust over here. I love it.
This is incredible.
You're the type of people that I need in my circle. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because you're very encouraging. You're very
Yes.
creative. You're very fearless. And that is just a beautiful thing that
It is.
that I pray grows in you as you continue to live. I mean, it's essential to getting things done.
Absolutely. And she's a helper.
Oh, yeah.
She wants to invite others to help into her circle. And
Yes.
she likes to spread the wealth, and she wants to, engage in activities that's bigger than who she is. So
Right.
that's amazing.
Right.
That's absolutely amazing.
That is a beautiful thing. So, okay, so you knew your mom writes books, and you was like, well, I want to write a book, and it's kind of hard to write a book. But what else could you say about the book that you're writing?
Well, I know that my mom writes books and everything like that, but my book, it's just what I like to do. It means something to me about helping other kids know that life isn't just easy. It has some bumps along the way. It's not going to
Right.
be just a straight, flat line. It's going to be some rough bumps and rocks.
Right. It really will. And so, but then you can be that encouraging friend that comes along and say, hey, you're encountering a bump right now, but you can absolutely get through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
That's
beautiful.
awesome. It's amazing. I mean, she's incredible.
I know. I feel like I want to exchange numbers or something. Like, we need to keep in touch.
Can I call you?
You know,
Can I call
when is
you?
your bedtime so I don't call too late? It's very encouraging.
It is.
Oh my
To
goodness.
see somebody so young already passionate about their
Right.
gift, right?
So many times we take so long to get there.
Exactly. But it's like the Bible tells us that we have to come what?
It's
Like a little
children.
child.
Yeah.
And so we exercise childlike faith.
Yeah. Childlike faith. Come on, somebody.
Right? Exercise childlike faith when we come to him and when we're doing our activities and going after what he's put on the inside of us, we have to have
That's
that
it.
same fearlessness.
That's it.
Right? We have to have that same fearlessness where we can do and go after what God has put on the inside of us. So many times we're afraid. Like she said, we know we want to do something, but it's a lot of work. So we quit, we stop before it's time. So
Wow.
this is absolute. And yeah.
That's so beautiful. How do you think you became so fearless? Like, have you always been like that, or?
No.
Oh, tell us. You seem like you got a story behind that. Why don't you tell us about that?
She's like, no.
Last year, I had some bumps along the way. I was with some girls that were not good for me. So I got a little talk, and I didn't get to go to Camp Gravit last year because of it. But then I knew that I had someone else that was supposed to be my friend, and her name was Hannah. She's a good person in my class this year, and I know that we should try to get away from those people. So me and Taylor, we try to, go in and do that, and we try to get away from them because they really do put a bad influence on you.
Wow.
That's a beautiful thing that you have recognized that at your age. Wow.
Stay away from the people that don't mean you any good.
Those are great tips. And I know you got another one for us.
I'm so caught up in her story.
I know,
So I'm just going to really quickly get to my tip for this week, inspired by Miss Faith, and that is to write purposely and passionately.
Yes.
So when you're writing purposely, you're actually writing with a goal in mind. Like Faith told us in her introduction, she's writing because she wants to encourage others. She's actually writing a book about a little girl who wants to write a book. Like, that's absolutely incredible. But there's a purpose behind it because she is an encourager. And so even in her text, she's talking about how this young woman is encouraging herself and others to go after the goal that she says she wants. So when you're writing, write with a purpose in mind. And then write passionately, right? Write that which is, that concerns you. Write about that which you love, that you enjoy doing. Because when you write with passion, it's not a job to you.
Right.
It's not work to you. It's not difficult. It's not hard. And yes, it's a journey, and it's by no means easy. But it's just something, there's a different sort of fuel behind you when you write with passion. And passion is just really pursuing everything that's been placed on the inside of you, going full speed ahead behind your gifts and accomplishing your goals. And it's not quitting, right? When things do get hard, when things do become challenging, it's pushing through because it's your passion that fuels you. It's your passion that keeps you going. It's your passion that wakes you up in the morning. And when you tie that to a particular gift, that just makes the reward or whatever the end goal is that much sweeter. So just making sure that when you're writing or when you're sitting down to work on whatever your goals are, to make sure that you're doing them with intent and with passion.
Right.
Intent and passion.
That's it.
Right. Purposely and passionately.
Yes. Do
Purposely
it on
and
purpose.
passionately. Do it on purpose.
Wow, that was good. I hope that you guys are taking notes. We have been getting some awesome tips over the past few weeks, and if you apply them, I'm sure that it will make such a difference in your life, whatever you're doing. If you're making jewelry, if you're writing songs, if you're baking cakes, do it with a purpose.
We like cake. Send us a cake.
Yes, we do like cake. I want icing on mine, too.
I don't want any
not.
icing on mine because I don't like icing on cake.
So, Faith, have you noticed a difference since you've gotten away from the bad influence?
Yes, ma'am. I've noticed that people don't really go away from me. They actually want to be friends with me because when you actually hang with those group of girls, like, not a lot of people want to hang around you anymore. They just say you're mean and you don't like anybody and you're all snooty. And, yeah.
Oh.
So what do you say? What would you say are the characteristics of a good friend?
They care about you. They are helpful. They always come over there when you need them. they always come over there and they just be like, "Are you okay?" And they ask questions, even if it's like you don't really want to, talk about it.
Mm-hmm. That's good stuff.
So
really
would you
enjoy it.
agree, Faith, that you have to be a good friend first?
Yes, ma'am, because I had to know that last year I wasn't the nicest to Hannah. I had to earn my way back to her.
Girl, you are talking good stuff in here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to just let her talk. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I had to really earn my way back to Hannah, and so me and her are friends now. Like, I come over there, she has some crying moments because people are really mean to her.
Right.
And I understand it because I'm a crier.
Me too, child. Don't say nothing, Mom.
And I will just cry and cry and cry and just don't tell anybody and just be quiet.
Wow.
But I learned that it's better to tell people because then it's like you're not solving a problem at all.
Right.
Got that from my mom.
Your mom is so smart. She is so smart. I love your mom.
Yes, I just met her and I love her too.
It's that warm energy that's just coming from her.
Yeah,
That
it's like,
sweetness,
I
you
feel
know.
good. Yeah, like I ain't sleeping no more. I was tired. Y'all know I was tired. I yawned about 20 times. But oh my goodness,
So Faith, you made a
Wow.
very important point that I think sometimes adults need to learn, and that is when you break somebody's trust or when you're not really good to them, you have to go back and earn your way. You have to really sort of work your way into their good graces. So how did you earn Hannah's friendship again?
Well, what I did was I went to Hannah and I said I'm sorry. She didn't really believe me. And so a couple weeks ago, it was my moment to prove it. And so she was having a hard time because people were being really, really mean to her and saying, Hannah's doesn't talk loud enough, and Hannah just doesn't like to talk loud. She's very shy, and I understand that. Because when I first came to East Point, I didn't want to talk to anybody.
right. I was gonna say too when you said that I was very mean to Hannah. Like you admitted something that most adults will not admit that they're wrong.
That they were wrong, right?
Yeah.
And I think you have to do that in order to go to the next step of proving, that I really am your friend. I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Right.
Please forgive me. Can we try this again? And that's just so important, I think, to learn throughout life.
But admittance and then apologizing.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Admitting and then apologizing. I know that I'm wrong, so now I'm going to go to you and admit my wrong so that we can start this all over
Right.
again.
Yeah, because I go to Agape Trail. It's for 5th graders. We're going to have a retreat, I think, next month. And so we're supposed to be going on a retreat somewhere. I don't know. It's just a retreat. But we're supposed to be going on a retreat. And my teacher, one of my teachers, she was hanging out with the wrong people too. But she stopped. But she was being really mean to this girl. And she wanted to earn back her trust. And she proved it. And they became really good friends. They went to Disney World together.
That's awesome. That's cool.
That's awesome.
So did you tell us the name of your book?
I haven't really thought of one. I was really thinking Breathe a Book Writer, but it doesn't have the right tone to it.
Okay, you ain't
Sounds
feeling that just
wrong.
yet. Okay, so you still working on the book title.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to be looking forward to watching you.
Absolutely.
We're going to get more into, how people can get in touch with you and maybe keep up with you. Do you do little video blogs or anything?
I have a Facebook page with my sister here.
Okay.
She's
Grace is like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here, everybody.
Okay.
And she's writing a book too.
Oh.
So we joined a business together, and we started off with books.
All right, hold that thought for us. We are talking with 10-year-old author Faith here on Stop the Silence, where we give a voice to your written words.
So everybody's like, you are so smart.
Right.
They're like, wow. They're like, oh my gosh, she's blowing my mind.
Grandma Johnson and Pastor is watching you.
You gotta wave that way. Wave to the camera.
We'll see you soon.
Grandma, they said you make awesome breakfast.
Yeah,
So-
with all that greens, beans, tomatoes. No, I'm just playing. With all that bacon and sausage and pancakes and eggs. We need to come over.
And that grandma love that you can only get from grandma's kitchen, right?
Right. Goodness.
Hey, Pastor.
Well, we'll be seeing you soon.
Oh my goodness. This is great.
Eyes deeper.
This is really good. This is really
exciting.
good.
Hey,
so
Godfather. Wherever you are.
If you're watching this, we all love you.
You better say it like you mean it. With hand gestures. We all love you.
Just want you to know that
Catch
we
the
mean it
aroma
for
of the
real.
love.
Right.
Wow, Mom, how long have you been writing?
Since light up shoes first were invented.
Oh, goodness. I don't remember.
I was about to say, what?
Right.
Wait a minute, I never
Have
heard
you
of that.
published any books?
Yes.
How many?
Last year, I published my first book.
Oh, cool.
And I'm in the works, starting my outline for book number 2.
Okay.
So,
That's good stuff.
Hey, Regina.
Regina Skeetos.
I just...
Hi, Brett.
Hi, Godfather.
Oh, is
Hi,
Brett
Miss
your
Lauren.
godfather?
Is Brett the godfather?
Hi, godfather.
Hi, Miss Lauren.
Well, I hope
That's
we
his
can
wife,
see
Miss
you soon.
Lauren.
And your dogs.
Angela. Angela's my homie. We had an instant connection when we first met. And been keeping in touch ever since.
I mean, you just have that spirit.
It ain't just me. Got to be a connection. Can't just be me.
That's true.
It's her too and her sisters because they all sing and it was just like I need to keep in touch with you.
It's that creativity. It's that spirit.
Yeah, I guess so.
It just draws you.
Something about you too.
You just love me.
Yeah, I do love you. I can't deny it. I mean, I could try, but I'd be lying.
You know, it's love, you know?
No. You're doing so great.
You really
I'm
are.
serious.
And her mom was like, oh my gosh, I can't find the questions to prep her. I'm like, she doesn't need it.
Right.
Yeah, my mom's in
Absolutely
the car.
not.
She's like, so what name are you going to do? I'm like, I don't know.
it wasn't that I didn't think she'd have something to say. It's just I know my children and they will seriously tell you our entire life story.
Okay, let's get back to the book.
Stop the silence.
You said stop the silence.
We went out of range.
Goodness.
Hey, Godfather, can you say hi to the dogs for me?
Oh, what kind of dogs?
Aw.
My god dogs.
Your god dogs. Okay.
Okay, I didn't heard it all now. We got god dogs.
You got god dogs.
Oh,
Okay.
Grandma, could you buy
We-
some Lucky Charm cereal?
Grandma, buy the Lucky Charm cereal. And we are back with Stop the Silence. We are talking to author Faith, who is 10 years old. And she has been, listen, if you ain't heard this
For real.
podcast, I'm going to need you to get it and listen to the entire thing. She is dropping jewels in here that some people don't even have a clue about. And I'm so excited about when your book comes out. Whenever you have a book signing, please invite me. I would love to be there. I would love to read your book. It sounds really wonderful. And you said your sister Grace, you're writing a book as well? And how old are you?
8.
You're 8. Wow, what is your book
Amazing.
about?
Well, about a girl named Nina, I think, who likes doing sports.
Okay.
Cool. That is so cool. Are y'all gonna try to get your books to come out at the same time?
That's the plan.
Okay. A double book signing. I hear it. I see it. I can envision it.
I feel like they should write one together.
That would be wonderful.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be. Oh yeah, that'd
I
be
don't know
good.
how that's going to work out.
It's going to be
I know,
great.
we
Yeah.
have different ideas.
That's okay. Y'all can learn how
That's
to
great.
mesh those things together.
Yes.
You know? Y'all are sisters. It'll work.
It's probably not going to work.
Faith is like,
She's
it's
like,
not
I
gonna
know
work.
my sister.
I mean,
Like, we fight a lot and we try to make up for it, but sometimes the ruggedy edges are just there.
I have a younger sister too. I know.
I don't have any sisters. I'm the youngest, so I'm pretty sure that I mess with my brother a lot. Hi, Troy. So you said that you're on Facebook. So you have a fan page?
Yes.
Yes.
What is your fan page called?
Faith and Grace.
Faith and Grace. Okay. Okay. Well, y'all got to go on Facebook and type in Faith and Grace and check out the young ladies. Are you keeping like a timeline of your book writing? Like today I wrote chapter 3 or tomorrow I'm going to do this. Are you doing stuff like that?
I try to make room for it because I have a lot of homework.
Okay. I know that's right. Get your homework finished.
I have a science test this Friday.
Right.
Well, you'll
science,
do well
yeah.
on science.
I didn't do well. But anyways, that was many years ago. That is so cool. So, yeah, we're going to be looking forward to following your fan page, Faith and Grace, and looking to see when you'll have a book signing. And Mom.
Yes, it's at. Yeah, I'm technologically challenged sometimes.
It's okay.
It's at the Gilbert Girls though.
Oh, it's
So
at
if
the
you have to
Gilbert
type
Girls.
that in.
Okay.
So that might make a difference.
At the Gilbert Girls. Okay.
At the Gilbert Girls. Did everyone follow that?
They did at the Gilbert Girls.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
So what do you see for your future, Faith?
Well, I see that. Well, what I want to be when I grow up is a radiologist.
Okay.
Yes, honey.
Because I want to build my own house. I do not want a house that some other person has built for me and has put
That's
their
me.
own style in there.
That's me all day long. I love me
have your
some
own
construction,
style.
honey.
You better have your own style. You better build your own style. That's kind of like what you do with writing.
Absolutely.
You build your own style.
You do. You
Not
build
somebody
your own
else's
world.
style, but yeah.
Build
That's a
your own
beautiful thing.
characters. It's amazing.
Yes.
Writing is just, I love it.
I was talking with a young lady, and we were talking about writing, just like that box over there. You see the different language on there, and you see the white color, and you see the person up there. I was like,
Right.
there's so many stories just on that box in that picture.
Absolutely.
And you can pick one and just go into full detail about it, and that could be a trilogy or,
Right.
a series of books just talking about that one box. It's like, it's endless,
Exactly.
the creativity that you can come up with.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I think that's beautiful. So, what do you have planned for this weekend coming up?
This weekend I might be having a sleepover with Taylor.
Okay, Taylor. Taylor is truly your best friend. That's all right.
I have another best friend up in Georgia, Jeremiah.
Okay. Hey, Jeremiah, shout out.
Hi.
Yeah.
So sleepover and what else?
Well, if the thing's edited by then, I'll try to go look up on there and touch up on some spots. And just do some flips, watch some TV.
All right.
Flips.
Well, enjoy yourself. Thank you all for coming on the
Thank you,
show.
ladies.
And remember to stop the silence. Y'all better do it. Bye, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for chiming in on Facebook Live. We truly enjoyed it. Don't forget, yes, thank you, Tamika, for writing at the Gilbert Girls.
You're very welcome.
Keep in touch with them. This
Tell
was
Max I
great.
said rough back.
Yeah, tell her, yeah, roof. Max is a boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my godfather.
Well, tell Max I said roof too.
Me too.
Yeah,
Ruff, I'll be seeing you soon.
Thank you,
God
everyone, for chiming in. Please share. Go to the podcast on iTunes. Just type in Stop the Silence, and it should be available sometime this week. And if you have any ideas or if you want to be a guest on Stop the Silence, please send all your info to thebabyjumper@gmail.com. If you would like to be a sponsor, just send your request at thebabyjumper@gmail.com. And we will keep you in the loop. We will got some things that we're planning or thinking about doing in the near future. And y'all stay connected. And y'all have a great night. Thank you so much.
I
You did it.
I want to hear.
High five.